Well, hey everybody, it's been a good SEC tournament. The sour note for Alabama fans was that ignominious exit from the tournament this past Friday night when Ole Miss beat Alabama 80-79 and sent the Tide home early. Now Alabama awaits their pairing in the NCAA tournament, which begins this week. Where Alabama goes, nobody knows. I've seen a lot of guesses. I've seen out west. I've seen Greenville, South Carolina. I've seen Chicago. I don't think anybody really knows right now. I've seen Hofstra as an opponent. I've seen North Dakota State as an opponent. And there's somebody else I'm leaving out that was a possible opponent. It may have been Lehigh. But anyway, no telling where Alabama's going to go. But I hope whatever they do, they focus on some good practices before they leave Tuscaloosa. I assume that wherever they go, they'll take the charter jet. And can you imagine being a team that doesn't have a charter plane, having to deal with the airport mess right now, having to go to some faraway place by flight, and having to deal with all the nightmares at the airports, Hartsville, Charlotte, all over the nation. Just a huge mess at the airport. So I really feel sorry for those teams, and they may consider leaving tomorrow by bus wherever they got to go. I'm sure they've already discussed that, but that'll be interesting to see. I know one thing. If I'm Alabama, my defensive philosophy is going to be based on Coach Dave Chappelle's philosophy that I saw him talk about one night in a comedy skit, and he would encourage Alabama to play what he calls the cat defense. You get that cat, you get that cat, you get that cat, you get that cat, you get that cat. So the cat defense is what Alabama's got to employ, and they may want to go back and look at their Auburn film from a few days ago and see how they played Auburn in the first half. That was the best defensive effort of the year. And as far as playing against Alabama, that's pretty simple too. If you've got a hard-nosed team, I don't care if they're the 15th seed or the 11th seed or whatever, you tell your guys you don't give them an inch, you get in their face, and you make it difficult for Alabama to get past the free throw line and get their shots off. I think that's the recipe for success for defending Alabama. If you can make Alabama uncomfortable and really put a lot of defensive pressure on Alabama, they can be had. They showed that the other night because that's exactly what Ole Miss did. But Ole Miss also shot a phenomenal percentage from the field. So you got to be able to do those two things. And if you don't, Alabama can run you out of the gym. But it's going to be pretty simple. We'll see you later.